Welcome to Mango Bay. Today we're talking about my first encounter, or encounter of the first kind that I had in Arizona.
Quote, quote.
I have evidence, direct evidence you'll be seeing of a UFO that I captured on photo.
Quote, quote.
Dude, it is real. Then we talk about Usama's inspiring paranoia and terrorizing women across the land with his dick. And then we get into Sai Varshisht Kandula, the 19-year-old Indian American from Missouri who tried to attack the White House. It's a spicy one. Stay tuned. We love y'all.
Mango Bay, Mango Bay. Mango Bay.
Mango Bay. Mango Bay. Mango Bay. Mango Bay. Your Mango Bay.
For the exclusive content, don't forget to join our Patreon at patreon.com/MangoBay. Mango
Bay. We in here, Mango Bay.
Mango Bay, welcome, one-stop shop for South Asian recklessness. We are two best boys, Pranav, Behari, and Usama Siddiquee, comedians in New York City, who bringing you the brown tamasha, the jungly, the fatafat, the tinga and the dinga.
Yeah.
Both tinga and dinga coming in here.
Dinga and dinga.
Welcome. What's going on? I haven't seen my boy in yesterday, but before that,
It's been like a month.
right? But we're here. Summer's in.
So we're in
The
it.
crackheads are selling socks again.
I know.
We're back.
I know. Oh, by the way, guys, hit up the Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for the people who have been signing on to the
Oh,
Patreon.
dude, it's coming.
We got a nice steady trickle of people that's coming in every week.
Dude, I know. You know what you're getting? You're getting early access. You're getting bonus content. You're getting the
Ooh.
Discord, which is like kind of popping off.
Oh my God.
There's one guy, I forgot his name, but he like drew up a whole treatise on Ethiopian Indian relations, and it's like
I think it was a woman. But yeah,
woman,
Yeah.
man.
Only a woman is smart enough to do that kind
whatever.
of
And
thing.
she had like hyperlinks in the thing. I'm like, okay, Indians out here.
I know.
Indianing.
I know. I don't even think she was Indian.
Get the fuck out of
Be-
here.
Yeah, dude. That's how it be on there. Mango Bay Patreon.
It was a white level of length for a race
Listen, you guys get our first 200 episodes.
Yeah.
You guys get Discord access to our Discord server. You guys get bonus content. You guys get early access to episodes. You get a lot of
You get
shit.
dick
I'm getting
pics.
hard just hearing about
You
it.
got a couple of dick pics.
Yeah. Should we get into it?
Let's do it.
I got a jungly story.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let me set the scene for you. I've been gone
Okay.
for about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. I did a little West Coast tour, did about a week of shows in LA, had a college gig at UC Santa Barbara. Shouts to all the kids over there.
Platonic shouts.
Platonic shouts. And a great week. Love LA. I mean, the hype is real, of course. The comedy scene is like a little bit Strugtown, you know. It's just people don't do a lot of spots,
Right.
you know. One person canceled a spot at a good hot show because she had her
Right.
period. Swear to God. Swear to God. Swear to God. You know how I know? Because her brother, who I grew up with, I was like, dude, I'm on this show with your sister. Come on out, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. He's like, I can't make it. He came to my last show of the week. He's like, what your sister didn't show? He was like, yeah, she had her period. So she didn't feel like going. He's like, and he got really snarky. He's like, you got to work hard in this business, huh? I was like, you know.
Dude, if I was a girl, I'd be free bleeding on the fucking stage. Get in here. My act outs would just spurt more blood. Get in here.
So I had a great time in LA, and then I went for about a week and a half to Arizona to meet up with my girl. Have a nice time out in the sun in the desert.
Phoenix.
We all love. We've been obsessed with the desert. We like want to go hiking. We want to go camping.
Hell yeah.
all that stuff. So let me set the scene for you. We go and hike outside of a town called Sedona. Has the weirdest, most hostile white people on earth in the most beautiful setting you could ever possibly imagine. Red rock canyons everywhere.
Oh, yes, I know this
Deserts,
place. I've been here.
unbelievable vibes at this
Yeah, yeah.
place. Like it
Driven
did not want to leave. It was that nice. So we end up going hiking at a place called Boynton Canyon.
Okay.
Boynton Canyon.
Did you boink in there?
We're gonna get to all that, okay? It wasn't Boynton Canyon yet, but so we're having an amazing time. It was a long hike. It was probably about a 2.5, 3 hour hike up to the top of the trail, which is up very high up at a high elevation. We get there. We're enjoying the scene, overlooking this whole canyon. It's amazing. It's 12:36 exactly in the afternoon, just in the afternoon. Bright as hell out. I look up in the sky, I see the moon out. I'm like, wow, that's amazing.
Nice.
Beautiful.
During the day.
This
by
is during
way.
the day.
Yes.
During the day. I'm like, holy shit, the moon's out. Amazing.
Awesome.
I'm going to take some pictures, you know?
Here we go.
So I do that, thinking nothing of it. Moon's out, cool picture, haha. Later on that night, my girlfriend, she a little boo thing, you know how they like to do. I want to airdrop pics from your phone into my phone,
Right.
you know, shared picture, blah, blah, blah. Wants to look at all
You're
the cute
like,
pics
I'm
of
leaving
us.
you. Jesus, what the airdrops.
She's all of a sudden I hear her, she goes, what the fuck is this? I'm like, what's going on? She pulls up a picture of the moon that I had taken at 12:36 daytime. I look at it, and there's a little object floating by near the moon. We're like, what the fuck is that? It's a fucking UFO, dude. Here's the picture.
Here's a picture.
Here's the picture from afar.
Let me see this real quick.
Joe's going to put this up on screen. And
So-
then I had to zoom in. That is a fucking UFO.
So it's crazy because like he sent me this picture, right? He's like, yo, check out this picture of the UFO. And then I see a
you
picture of a
dare.
kite.
Don't shut the fuck up. Joe, did you see the picture?
You know what? In all honesty, maybe.
It is
But
it
also-
is technically
but
a
also-
UFO, unidentified flying
Yes.
object.
It could be Harold's drone that he just bought for.
Dude, that is not a drone. That is a semicircular object that is floating all the way fucking out there. And you know the craziest thing about this? I didn't see this with the naked eye. I picked up on this with my camera. Only my camera captured this. We didn't see this thing floating around. When I looked up at the moon, I just wanted a picture of the moon. It wasn't until she was like, yo, what is this? We look at it. We look at a video of it. We're like, was it a fly? Was it a this? Nope. We didn't see anything in the video, just in the still picture. Zoomed in. It's a fucking UFO.
Listen, I don't want to be the. I see it. I see the picture with my own eyes, right? But I will say this:
It is an unidentified
I will say
flying
this.
object.
I want to get you a wheat stock and some overalls because you're becoming sort of.
Dude.
I seen tit energy.
Dude, it is Joe. What do you think?
You know, you don't think he's getting a little like I seen tit with my
Joe,
own two
take
eyes.
a look at it.
It looks like a vegetable strainer that's turned over.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. See, even Joe's
So
coming
it's
at you.
saucer shaped.
There it is.
What is it? Saucer-shaped?
All Joe did was describe what it looked like, and that don't look like no
That-
drone, no
that ain't
bird.
look no drone,
That
mate.
don't look. That is a dang UFO.
And you're like, you know, I woke up the next day and my ass was on fire.
Okay.
If that won't anal probing,
I saw.
I don't know what it is.
I didn't see, but I captured a UFO on photo.
and then he
Okay.
captured your ass.
So, dude, tell me that's not fucking phenomenal.
It's a little weird. I'm not saying it's confirmed. You can't just confirm this.
Who can confirm it?
You know?
Joe?
Chinese weather balloon?
Oh,
I
and
mean,
we're
look
back.
up with Google weather balloon. Go Google Chinese weather balloon and see what those look like. Weather balloon is what the government has been saying since the 50s, since Project Blue Book. It's like weather balloons, weather
Right,
balloons.
right.
Ain't no fucking weather balloons. And plus, I would have seen a weather balloon. Here's what freaked me out is that I didn't see that with the naked eye. Only my camera caught that.
Oh, you could have missed it. You could have just missed it. You could have been like,
I mean, I was looking up at the moon. I'm a moony guy. I love the
Right.
moon. Okay, Chanda Mama. I'm into it.
right.
I was looking up there.
I'm a big fan of the moon.
Love the
I am
moon.
a big guy.
I'm a
Nobody
nooner,
likes
I'm a
the
nooner
moon.
boy.
Nobody knows the moon. I love the moon.
Trump
Nobody likes
Trump
the moon
getting into
more than me.
astrology. I'm a Pisces. We're the best. Everyone knows Pisces. Best astrological sign.
Gemini rising.
Gemini
I'm a freak in the
rising.
sheets.
Libra. Moon.
But look at this. Look at this picture. Joe's going to put it up on screen for people.
Joe's going to put it up
Joe,
on screen.
put up all three, okay, from a distance. That is not a weather balloon, dude. You can look at it. There's nothing else attached to it.
I just don't know. And you know, I'm a skeptic.
What does a weather balloon
You know,
look like? Let's look
I'm a
it up.
skeptic.
What does a weather balloon look like? Boom.
I mean, Pranav's
Images.
going on aliensareal.net for this information.
Yeah, that is not a weather balloon. Weather balloons are perfully round and they're white.
I seen it.
This was this. Yeah, that is.
Boom.
Weather balloons are perfectly round. This was a semicircle, bright silver. Amazing. So that's one thing, right? I see that we're
Pretty wild,
overjoyed.
pretty wild.
We're overjoyed. First of all, we also saw a rattlesnake that day, which was great. So the
love
next
it.
day, she and I decided to go camping in another area outside of Sedona. Okay, we're having a great time. I've never been camping before. I'm loving it. I'm just having a blast. There's other people, you know, around us camping, not right next to us, of course. So at one point, it's nighttime. We're in the tent, and she and I are having sex.
Boink,
right? We're
Boink
fucking-
Mountain.
Yeah, it was Boink.
Boink
It was
Mountain,
Boinking
baby.
Canyon. I was boinking those
This
canyons.
part of the story.
Okay, so we're fucking, and you know, we're trying to like keep it quiet, but
And then
you
someone's
know,
fucking you.
she can't. She's
like-
not being quiet, and I'm like, just calm, you know. And we're going, and all of a sudden we hear people. They're like, "What's that noise?"
Hell yeah.
guys, what's that noise? I'm like, oh shit, I stopped. Like, guys, what was that sound? Then all of a sudden, everybody's like, oh my God, what's going on? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I look up briefly out of the tent. I see in the sky 40 to 50 lights in a single file, all moving in the same direction. I literally pull out of my girlfriend to be a dork. I dork out of my girlfriend, and I get out. I shove on some shorts. I get out of the tent. I see this whole line of lights just moving across the sky. I didn't have a chance to get it on video. Everybody's freaking out. And then I start making jokes and calling out with other people. And I get out, and I then go and talk to some other campers. I'm like, guys, what was that? They're like, we think it was satellites. I'm like, what satellites?
Okay,
There's
so
like 40 to 50
locked
satellites.
in. You're like, this gonna be a UFO.
I'm like, this is the fucking UFO weekend.
And 100%
right now.
your uncle showing your picture to
So hold
everybody.
on. I
Hey,
did.
Look at this.
I did.
Look
and
at
they
this.
were like, what's your name again?
Yeah.
They're like, what? What? Piranha. They're still stuck on my
You're
name.
like Dr. Bahari.
Yeah, my name was the UFO to them. They were like, Piranha? Prawn? All right, whatever. It was some like good old school racism I haven't experienced since like, and I didn't mind it. But somebody then looked it up. They're like, no, those are satellites. And it turns out it was a Starlink satellite constellation from Elon Musk.
Okay.
So Elon Musk.
So 1 out of 2 was debunked.
Yes.
Okay.
Elon Musk definitely cockblocked me a little bit.
But if anyone I would say looks like a Martian, it's
Elon Musk. I was like, well, is Elon Musk an alien?
I mean, look at he looks Chinese up here. He looks Eastern European down there.
He's a strange looking guy.
You know, he's got like a inflated chest.
Yeah,
with no muscles.
He's a strange looking guy.
You know, he looks like raw meat, kind of.
And look, what is this guy up to? He's he brought you know,
and what kind of name is
electric cars to the world. He brought fucking
right? Or you think he's just going
SpaceX,
going
all
into
this
his,
shit. I'm like, maybe Elon Musk is an alien.
He's in the pantry of his UFO.
See, here's how
bringing
dumb
in
I
shit.
am. I'm like, yeah, those are Elon Musk satellites, which means Elon Musk's an alien.
If I asked you your name, right, and you didn't know any earthly names, I'd be like, Elon Musk.
Exactly.
That's not even a real name.
Musk. It's such an earthy, earthy pheromonal thing. And then Elon, it's like biblical or whatever. Like,
It's like
that's me.
One step above, my name is Earth Guy. Literally that level of like improv.
My name's Methuselah Stallion.
He read the Bible or something up there, came down. My name is Disciple.
Okay, I need you to acknowledge that the first one was a UFO.
I can't, dude. Now, we already had this episode a long time ago.
Yeah,
And
why
even-
are
and
you so
even then-
skeptical?
It's not that I'm
This is the dad. This is the intikab in you coming out. Is what it is. Yeah, he's not a UFO, bitch.
Dude, I just got to like.
I know
Dude,
UFO.
I just got to gay people are real. Okay, I just got there. Give me a second to catch up with y'all. Listen, I just pictures that are just taken. I don't see the validity of. Photoshop is there. Photoshop is a thing. You can doctor anything. I'm not saying you did.
I know, but you're talking to me right now.
I don't talk.
I don't want you to talk in the abstract about this.
No.
I want you to talk to me right
No.
now. You're fucking best boy.
Okay.
Okay, you know me.
Yeah.
Okay. What I captured there, what would you call that then? It's let's also be honest. UFO, unidentified flying object.
Right, 'cause you don't
UAP, unidentified aerial phenomenon. This qualifies as
They're gonna be like UAP. You're a pussy.
you a pussy, dog.
I was like, okay, sorry. I'm a highly rational guy, very empirical kind
We
of
all
guy.
know the ladies love that.
You know, bitches love empiricism. Y'all know this. Bitches love logic. If you know, I have to see it. The texture has to be there for me.
Okay.
Now, for you, the texture is there. You took it. You say it. You're in there.
I was right there.
And I believe you that you
Well,
experienced
you
this.
know that I didn't doctor any photos.
No,
you know I don't have any Photoshop
I would never
skills.
think that you did that. That makes no
Okay.
sense. In fact,
I can't even use Photoshop. Have you seen me try to edit videos?
yeah,
You know?
I'm surprised you got the zoom in function to
Yeah.
work. You know, of course. I'm not saying that, right? I'm just glad you found the fucking shutter. You know, but what's up, Joe?
Do you guys know what the first and second, third kind of UFO encounters is?
I think the first.
Encounters of the third kind.
The first is what you saw.
Yeah.
You just spot something in the sky, leaves no evidence. The second kind, a UFO leaves a physical trace, like a burns on the ground or broken branches. In this case, your wet, juicy cock that was just in your girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And the third kind is you make contact with a UFO, like You
Anal
see
probe.
You get
see an
abducted.
alien aboard one or something
Yeah.
like
That
that.
would have been a good story. I was fucking my girlfriend, and then someone was banging me from behind. And I look over, and it's you? What?
Yeah, so I had an
obviously, don't
encounter
know.
of the first kind.
I don't know. It was a first kind encounter. So that's three, is there a fourth kind? That's it. Okay. Where you talk about it on a podcast for 2 hours? I just don't know. If I don't feel it or texturize it in my own hands and face, I have a tough time.
This is me, baby.
And I'm with you.
This is me,
And
bro.
I'm with you that you believe this and you feel this. But for me, there's like 1,000 other things that it could be. It could have been a guy named Chet, just drone thing.
That is not a drone, dude.
Far away?
Drone does not look like that.
It looks like nothing.
Here's
looks
the
like
thing: is
nothing.
I tried to debunk it as well when I first saw it. Okay, I tried to debunk it as well. I was like, maybe it's some kind of a light play. Maybe it's like a weird reflection of the moon. Nope.
I don't know, bro. Listen, I love you, but half the time you're like Hanuman was always walking towards the.
Shut the fuck up. All right.
All I'm saying is that a guy who's this Hindu, might take some.
Wow. Bigotry coming into effect now. Hinduphobia. Okay, guys.
JK,
Game on.
JK, obviously.
Game on. Hey,
JK.
maybe it was a Muslim terrorist about to crash into building,
A Muslim prophet was in the sky, taking a light.
Maybe it was him on a winged horse, huh?
Now a Muslim guy could see that. The prophet is flying.
You know.
The prophet is winged. Obviously, no, I'm JK. But it's like I just that picture isn't enough for me. It's not enough.
What's enough for you? A fucking alien fisting you?
In my butt.
And then you pass out.
Yeah.
Then the alien feeds you
Well,
chilled peaches. Okay.
Call back. That's what I would do if someone ever fucked me in the butt. I'd be like, aliens got me. I can't admit it yet. So I'm like, someone got me from behind.
Usama, we saw you come out of a leather bar with like 3 dudes.
No.
With a ball gag in your butt. You know what? That was aliens.
Aliens probe me back.
Aliens. Fine. Joe, what do you think it was?
Joe's skeptical too.
Well, something can be a UFO without it actually being aliens.
Okay,
Right.
exactly.
So I agree that it's
My
a
only
UFO.
contention is that it is
Sure.
a UFO.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, fine.
I agree.
My second contention is that it was fucking aliens.
No!
Okay? It was fucking aliens. It was 12:36 in the afternoon.
Are you sure someone didn't just throw like an old metal biryani dish up in the air?
Okay.
The racism.
I don't know where that
now.
came from.
The racism
Okay,
coming
the
through.
Hanuman thing was specific.
Joe's ignorance.
This
This
is
is a biryani dish. Yeah, it's called Tupperware, motherfucker. Okay?
What? Hey, you sure it wasn't a holy
The only
in the
person
sky?
who could throw a
Yeah.
biryani dish like that far in the sky? Lord Hanuman.
Okay, always.
Okay.
And I saw a monkey up there. He was flying. He had 8 arms. Most of Hindu iconography is like
Joe, if you
a guy
had
seeing
put yourself in
UFOs.
my shoes, if you had taken that photo and you didn't see that when you took the photo, but you saw it after, and then you zoomed in the way I zoomed in, how would you feel?
I've always wanted to see a UFO. I'd be excited. I've always wanted to catch a ghost on camera too. So I'd be pleasantly happy.
So you would
Yeah.
believe, you would be like, that's a fucking UFO.
I mean, I would be skeptical at first, but then I would show people and be like, I don't know what this is. Basically what you're doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 And I would show everyone a lot of pictures, a lot, and zoom in different angles.
Which is what I did.
And what you did. And again, dude, I that's wild. It is a wild thing, right? But my mind can't jump to like, well, god darn it, fucking UFO, god damn it. Yes, unidentified flying object. Maybe it was in the air.
Boom, case closed then.
But
Unidentified
but
flying
part-
object.
part two-
UFOB, unidentified flying object, bitch.
Yeah, but
Okay.
and you're a fob, bitch.
Yeah.
You fob. I just don't know if it's aliens. I just don't. I don't think. Like what do they do in Phoenix?
Dude, that's
Why are
the
they in
thing. Is the
Phoenix?
Southwest is the place that you have the highest preponderance of UFO and UAP sightings.
It's also the hottest place on Earth.
Yeah.
Correlation.
Clear sky, very clear skies, big open skies out there.
It's super heated.
There's probably a lot of like nuclear, like military bases around that area. too.
That's where you see the highest preponderance of UFO sightings.
Sure.
And then you see there's really intense ones where like you just see them shooting beams down and stuff over nuclear sites and stuff like that.
Now, again, a lot of this could be controlled. I mean, who knows what the military has in their arsenal?
Yeah.
What they're testing, what the fuck it is. We don't know even the tip of the iceberg.
Yes.
So it could be just military tests happening that you saw.
Could be. Even that's fucked up.
And of course, again, I'm not an alien denier. The Pentagon already been like, Area 51 is for real. They already We already have like the footage of them being like, I ain't saying they're real, but I ain't saying they're not.
Okay.
You know, so I'm not attacking your visions or
Bottom
your
line,
truth.
your boy caught a UFO on tape, on camera.
You know,
That's
and
what it
you're
is.
shoveling this down our throats, and I'm a willing, you know, muncher. I mean, I'm eating it. I'm with you. I'm putting it.
The thing is, like, I took video as well. You can't see.
Where's the video?
Here's the video. Like you can't see it on video. You could only see it on the still footage.
God damn it!
Did you know supposedly President Nixon showed Jackie Gleason
Yep.
the spaceship?
Oh yeah. And what did? Let me see. That's after or before?
This is I forget. Right after.
It's all falling apart. Oh shit. There's a guy there. Just kidding. I don't know.
You know.
I don't know.
You know. Like why? You know what? There's people who they're just scared of the truth, I guess.
You know, I just be needing more.
Remember the joke you made like the first 3 episodes of
What's
this
that?
episode? The Josh Rogan experience?
The Joe Rogan experience.
That's what this is turned into today.
You know what?
The Joe Rogan experience. Or lack thereof. Joe Rogan. You know, UFO one time. Again, I love you, but you're doing that classic, like, erratic nature of someone who's just seen a UFO, just sort of like zooming in and sort of shaking. And
The truth is out there. Some people are just blind to it, I guess.
also, Sandy Hook was it Martians?
Listen, who else is a big UFO head? Joe Rogan, Saga Argenti. Please, guys, hit me up. Other UFO dorks, hit me up.
You know, and if you're someone who like, you know, thinks before they talk, hit me up. You know what I'm saying,
Dude,
We'll
there is nothing irrational about me being like that's a UFO.
I just. Did you
delete it? Because you're trying to destroy my evidence?
I was trying to delete it. Yes, dude. I think that would genuinely cause an issue. If I just deleted this photo, you would really be angry. It would not be okay.
I would punish you.
Legitimately, that would be a big
dude.
issue. Now we can go on and on, you know, or do you want to talk about real events that happened?
That fucking happened. What's going on with you lately? I haven't seen you in 3 weeks. Give me some Siddiquee jungly action.
I got you, buddy. This is another story about assumptions and things that happen that are interpreted in a weird way. Oh, what a great segue, because this is exactly what it's about. Okay, I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just joshing. I'm joshing you.
Joshing me.
Don't worry. It's wild. It's crazy. You're great and you're smart.
I'm very smart.
And, you know, until now,
That is a fucking UFO.
I'm JK. I just don't know. I'm a healthy skeptic a little bit. You see it. Your passion's making me passionate.
You know what? You're an unhealthy skeptic. And here's why. Because it's me. It's not like I'm showing you a newspaper article or somebody else's. This is a picture that your boy took.
Yeah. And I believe it.
Okay.
I would never assume that you photoshopped it.
So you, at the very least, the best response would be, that's wild, man. That's crazy.
I didn't say it was wild.
I don't know what that is. But to be like, it's nothing.
I just joking.
I was going to say, I thought you got that from a website because it's a really good picture.
Because it has the moon in it. It's like very well. The rule of thirds is in there. It's a nice picture, dude.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's a good pick.
I just think you took one too many zins that day. You know?
I saw a zin
I
tin
saw
in
it
the
was
sky.
like 4 zins in each part of the molars.
Zin's the name of the alien, actually.
Zin is definitely alien ass name. So here's my story about it. And I'm just joshing. I'm taking the other side.
I know.
Just for some jokes.
I knew. I expected this.
Yeah, because
I expected
we already
this.
did this before. So here's my story about
What are you scared of?
fiction.
Anyway, go on.
You take off your fucking face. It's like,
Is this good enough for you?
and even then I'm like, you are aging. So I had this. This is a while ago, but those girls gonna come see my shows, right? Come see my shows. I was gonna do like a 3-show experience where like they come see one show, we bounce around to the second, third show, and give her a little like a taste of what it's like I think it's a fun thing. It's adventure. It's cool. We bounce from the city.
It's intoxicating.
It's very cool. It's like that scene in Goodfellas when he takes him through the back of the kitchen, and then she gets like just sort of enamored by the lifestyle. So it's cool, right? Nobody knows how shows work in New York.
Yeah.
They think you just come in and it's like this spectacle and you're the main headliner.
Oh, yeah, of course.
They just assume that you're the headliner.
Yeah.
They
have
come
no
to a
idea.
show.
Yeah, yeah.
They think you're doing 45 minutes to a sold-out crowd in the theater. Yeah. They don't realize it's a lineup showcase, right? So when I get there, she's cutting it late. So I'm like, okay, I'll walk her up because it's like a place that doesn't just allow you to just go up.
What's the venue?
A city winery, right? You don't just come in and just go up. So right when I get there, there's another comic who was just not there yet, so I had to go first.
Oh, shit.
So change up the lineup. That happens all the time, where lineups get shifted at the fucking last second. So I'm realizing this person will be late to the show and won't be able to get up into the show. So I was like, I text this person. I'm like, hey, just when you get here, you probably can't get up because I'll be already on stage. Just walk around.
Okay. They're not going to like
And
They're
this
not
the
gonna
beginning.
like that. Yeah.
And this is where the UFO starts, right? Unidentified fuck boy object, you know? And so she immediately, and then this is my problem because it seems shady, I guess. So I was like, hey, listen, just come here and just like, you can't get in, so just kind of just be around. And we'll go from when I'm done to the second and third show. Immediately, she's like, actually, I'm going to go here and just wait here. And then I'm like, okay. And then I do the show. I hit her up and she's like, yeah, I just got some food. I probably can't meet you. I'm like, whoa, okay. I'm already feeling the negative energy brewing. And I'm like, fuck.
You can't just leave me waiting and hanging
Something.
outside.
Walk around. What am I,
around.
Usain Bolt?
Yeah.
I don't just walk around, okay? I'm a pedestrian.
What is this, a coming of age as an Aborigine? I'm going to walk about?
What is this? I'm in Australia? Are we in the outback? This is my right.
This is a vision quest? You putting me on a vision quest right now?
Am I a 13-year-old New Guinean?
Who the fuck do you think you are? Just having me walk about.
Give me some ayahuasca while you're at it. So this is literally what it is. And I was like, fuck, what happened? I was so confused. Yeah. I finished the shows. I run over to where she's at this restaurant. She's chilling. And then I'm like, hey, sorry, the lineup got all switched up. And then she's like, it's fine. Got a little drunker. Got revealed that she thought I got to the show. I was like, oh, I want to fuck that girl in the crowd. And I was like, wait, I have to make sure that this other person doesn't come see me fuck this girl in the crowd immediately. And then I just probably and so she thought I was fucking girls at the show. It's
wild.
And mid girl fuck, I texted her, hey babe, walk around a little bit.
How about you take a little walk around the block? I got something to handle over here.
Hey, I got some shit. Tuesdays for mistresses.
Go get yourself a bag of chips.
Sweetheart. I spelled it HAAT. She just assumed that the level of assumption there was, I'm just gonna fuck somebody real quick and we'll go to show 2 and 3 after I fuck this person in the bathroom.
Man.
What?
Okay, so what happens then?
And then after our date, it all was good. We went home, we fucked, all this good stuff. And then ghosting.
Right.
Then just 3 days of ghosting. And then I got this long message.
Did she come to the two other shows with you?
No.
Oh.
We just met up after the shows.
Yeah. Oh, so you did meet up then after the shows?
That's where she started drinking a little bit. That's where she talked about you were probably fucking other women before you met me.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. It's crazy a little bit. Not crazy. I don't want to say crazy. But what
It's
kind
not
of
UFO crazy.
It's crazier.
Yeah, it's a little crazier. There's no photographic evidence, Joe.
Reminds me of the story when
Burn up in the back. A long distance. That's Usama's dick. I know his dick when I see it. Jesus. What's up, dude?
This reminds me of an old Hollywood story
Oh, God.
where supposedly Mickey Rooney.
Joe's coming in with the old Jackie Gleason
Joe-
and Nixon
Joe
and Mickey
always have.
Rooney. All right.
And I sucked Milton Berle's cock when he was 95.
Mickey Rooney used to call his wife on the phone, and as he was talking to her, he'd be fucking one of the showgirls like in front of people in the studio.
Wow.
Dude, and you look at Mickey Rooney, you're like, have you ever fucked ever?
Yeah, that's so
You
disturbing.
look like Mr. Penguin.
That's so disturbing.
And-
This guy's like Caligula or
Yeah.
something.
I don't like hearing about old man fuck stories. I'm like, because I see you now, and it looks.
I'm talking about young Mickey Rooney, not
He
old
was
Mickey
hot. He
Rooney.
was hot for sure.
Was he? Young Mickey Rooney?
He was the biggest star in the world.
No, he was a comedic actor. So he was like really goofy.
He was fucking Judy Garland
Yeah, he
back
was
in the
fucking
day.
awful.
And
Well, they have all those stories too about like prostitute, like escort services.
Yeah.
And literally like they would have like 3 ways.
Yeah,
and
this
4
guy was
ways
not good
and-
looking. He's never been a vibe.
Let me see.
no, he wasn't that good looking.
No,
He was
a
horrible looking.
comic
This guy's just decrepit looking.
Oh God, the teeth.
I mean, that's pretty good for the 30s, though.
No.
I guess
Everyone
The
was-
hair's nice. The hair's
Everyone was
nice.
a little weird looking back then.
it's true.
Yeah. I'm convinced that before the 40s there was no extra chromosome. I think everyone just had.
No, here's
22
my contention:
chromosomes.
is that this is why miscegenation and race mixing is good because it first of all you
We
have to start
fixed
with
it.
white people.
Yeah.
White people had to start mixing before you could start getting like really good looking white people, and then you add in the color, the melanin in the mix. People get really good looking.
100%.
You
I think
know?
we gave them the 23rd chromosome. I just don't think they had. Like, look at this.
Nobody. Look at who all their icons were of hotness.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
Like the Mona Lisa. No one's jacking off to the Mona Lisa.
Look at her lack of brows.
You know.
You know?
She was a solid 4.
Well, they like that she was always staring at you, like just like white people want to have like that, just the power. Like, oh, she's always looking at you.
Yeah.
And then I went there. I saw the Mona Lisa actually in real life. You know.
And you jacked off.
I
You're like,
fucking-
she's
I was
actually
like,
pretty
you know
hot.
what,
You
now
got to
that
see her in person.
You got to see her in person, bro. Pictures don't do it justice. Revert catfish. The first catfish was Mona Lisa. She's like, hey, come on. Where are your eyebrows? Where doth thou eyebrows be?
Hey, where are your eyebrows?
Where are your eyebrows?
What's going on?
So fucking.
I only see one eyebrow.
What is that?
Mona, you got a unibrow.
What is an eyebrow? They don't call it catfishing. They call it bacalade. I think. Dude. Most Italian fish.
Wow. So that's some hardcore paranoia that this girl.
Hardcore paranoia. You know.
You bring that out in women.
You know, I'm realizing, dude. Well, more and more is that I'm not aloof, but my lifestyle is right.
Your lifestyle.
I give a fuck about the people that I'm with, right? Sexually or even romantically.
Right.
I really do. I would never hang out with you if I couldn't stand you.
Right.
I have to like you as a human being. But my lifestyle is very aloof. My lifestyle is very away from them. You know?
The lifestyle
I don't
is-
integrate sometimes.
You tried to by having her come to the shows.
So I'm saying.
You
But
know?
even then, it seems
But
like
you know
I
what
think
else it is,
emotionally-
dude? Is that you project the persona, and I'm not even saying intentionally,
Right.
of the fuckboy.
Right.
That women are always going to assume the worst with you.
Well, it's my lazy eye that's always in like a fuck energy mode.
Yeah.
I'm always just like, hey.
Yeah, exactly. You're always winking.
Literally, I'm always winking. I'm in a
You're always
perpetual state of
winking.
wink. And it's just, I'm just trying to.
You got the bangs that come down a little
Well,
bit.
it's-
Like
it's a lot.
you
It's a
know,
lot.
It's
like you know what it is. It's like
you're always making love to the camera too.
a little bit, dude.
You know, so it's like women are like, oh God, I can't have him, but I need him. Oh, but I can't. He's slippery. He's slipping out of my grasp.
There's an unattainability to comedy to it. You know, just the idea of someone doing comedy a lot is unattainable. It's a life that we're in that's kind of away and above.
and you want to capture it desperately, even though you can't in reality. Much like the UFO I spotted. Bam.
And much like the thing that happened, I couldn't even think of anything.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. The UFOs are fake. Okay.
They are
Anyway.
real.
What, Joe? Oh, sorry.
No, Joe's just using the Barricade.
Joe's old as fuck.
In line with being an old ass man talking
Yeah.
about Mickey Rooney and Jackie Gleason. Joe went and got my girlfriend's Barricade.
Joe has all the old energy without any of the fucking before it, dude. He's just Mickey Rooney old, but no sordid
You
past.
fucking old ass man, Joe. Who
Jesus
here likes
Christ.
scrambled eggs in the audience? Anybody like eggs?
I like eggs.
I got 15 minutes on eggs.
Then he tap dances. I can see Joe tap dancing down the stairs. You know those like the Broadway stairs. Yeah. Talking about eggs.
Yeah, dude. Okay, what's going on with this dude, this Indian dude who crashed his truck into the White House and pulled out a Nazi flag?
So crazy.
Fuck, what was his name? Oh, God, let me pull it up. We got to talk about this fucking guy. Shit, this guy's really good. Yeah, an Indian origin man accused of trying to kill Joe Biden. I mean, look, if you're within 10 feet of Joe Biden, that's technically an assassination.
I love how you have to like run a car through it.
His name's Sai Varshit Kandula.
So it's like I had to drive this truck to kill Joe Biden. I'm like, you want to kill Joe Biden? Call him and just yell into the phone.
That's all you got to do.
and then he'll bleed out of his ears and die.
Yeah. So
A lot of elaborate pranks.
let's go to the New York Post on this. You know they're gonna have the best stuff.
You want to kill Joe Biden? Take away his parka in the cold.
Can we guess the New York Post headline?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's go ahead.
You did not see this coming.
Oh yeah. Sure.
All right, That's okay. Make it Indian though.
Yeah, it's gotta be Indian.
You know.
Spicy terrorist. Terrorist. Extra
Turmeric
spray.
terrorist.
The turmeric terrorist.
He's from Missouri, which that's going to happen. So he rammed the White House security bearers in a U-Haul truck, trying to kill the president, so he could quote seize power. And he wrote a quote coup speech that ended with Sig Heil.
Yeah.
He misspelled Sig Hail. He misspelled Sig Heil or Hail Victory. He was arrested after emerging from the rented U-Haul truck without a weapon, waving a Nazi flag following the crash.
I wish he made it more Indian and crashed into the thing with Toyota Camry.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd make it more Indian. Or a
Saturn.
Nissan Maxima.
Yeah, Max.
They're on a motorcycle with 3 babies.
Actually, a baby's driving it.
A baby's
There's you
driving
and a wife, and then 2 other kids. He had writings. He had a green book that included writings about harming family members and other individuals.
Jesus Christ.
My fellow citizens of the United States, this takeover of this nation by our movement will not only extend within our nation, but to the rest of the world, as you will see pretty soon. Oh, man, this poor guy. His mustache is all unkempt. He's got like 2 fangs of his mustache coming down over his
Classic. And listen, we're talking more about this on the Patreon. Come on down to the Pitrizzle.
For those of you who stuck around for this long, thank you. Come again.
Patreon.com/MangoBay.
It's about to spice up, though, in a big way.
Your mango big.